Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? We was over here having a little fun. So, yes, come on in. Share the live. That's what that's all about. If you're in the building, there's a fly in here. We're going to get on somewhere. But come on in, share the live. We got a little bit to talk about. We got some updates we need to go about. It's Friday. Everybody know that, Friday is kind of laid back or whatever. I reached out to Doug from AWP. You guys, if you don't know, I reached out to him this morning, and we were waiting to see if, he was going to get back with us. Let me put this in the chat just in case. This don't mean somebody come on up. This is just if he comes in the building, I wanted him to be able to come in. And I didn't have this up, but next time, I'll hit him up again. I didn't have it because, you know what? I was dealing with Diesel. That doesn't mean for anybody else. Not right now, but you know what? Let me pin it so we won't have to do that again. And hey, Rosie, come on in. She got 15 fan noise. Make sure everybody over here on Petition, we got to get 100,000 likes, you guys. And let me see where we're at. We're at 18,000. So that means we need like about 82 more thousand. Just 82,000. But Rosie's in the building now. Rosie like, I don't know what she's doing. Let's talk about it a little bit. I want to speak to everybody's in the chat because everybody on Petition wants to know who's over here on YouTube. So let me go down. let me see. We got Sanja Pearls of Wisdom. Zena Way is in the building. Loving God. We got Zena, Ruby Turner. Come on now. We got Gail, Loving God. CV Bates, Nancy Ace, Woman, Soldier Girl, Nancy LaRose, Michelle Carter, Brown Sugar. Ashley, how you doing, Ashley? There's a warrior in the house. Marshmallow Kisses. Okay. Zena, Ruby Turner, Ashley. So, PJ, just keeping it real is in the building. Beverly, Bev, how you doing? How are you doing? I'm rolling as much as far up as it'll let me. Marsha. Ruby and Zena and Soldier Girl. Zena, it shows me the same name. Tina Powers. And then over here we got Gloria, Lisa Calhoun, Unbreakable Rain, Woke the God. We got Rosie, Purple D. We got Cole. We got Lisa T. We got Lisa Calhoun. We got Rosie, Lisa Calhoun. Let me go through here. We got Unbreakable Rain. We got Gloria, Lisa T, Rosie. We got Woke the God is in the building. Cole, Lisa Calhoun. We got Purple D. So you guys, TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll, is in the building too. You guys, make sure you guys check her out. She got a YouTube channel. We still keeping it real over here. TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll. We still put your ads on in there. Let everybody know. Hopefully they're coming over there checking you out. It's been a long time. We haven't seen you in a while. Curl Small, how you doing? Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about Kylie Rodney. She came up missing. She went to this party, the seniors party. There was drugs. There was alcohol. She was graduating early, even though she was 16. That tells you she's this honor student. And she was on her way to college and everything. She was a good girl out there in, Timbuktu, blonde hair, just nice, home sweet girl. And I say these things to let everybody know characteristics, the color, and things without being rude about it. So you'll know this is between Nevada and California. She went to this party. She went with her friends, or they met at the party. I don't know. I'll let anybody that wants to come up tell the whole story. And she didn't ever return home. She called her mother, texted her mother. She called her mother, said, hey, I'll be home and I'm going to be leaving. She called her about 11:33, said, hey, I'm going to leave about 12:30. I'll be home in about 45 minutes or whatever. Because she going to leave at 12:15, so she can make it home on time. She went with a friend. Her friend and her, you know how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to, when we go to the bathroom, we go to the bathroom together. They went to the bathroom in the woods together. That's what her friends say. And somehow the friend was like, she was too drunk to drive me home. I didn't want her driving me home. But so she caught a ride, and I guess she was supposed to catch a ride somehow. Boom, the bang, the bond. Okay. The last time we was on here was Wednesday. We were talking. Some people called in and said, hey, SP, there was a seatbelt in the back of that hatch that was in the thing. And so that's done went viral. Everybody's like, yeah, it's a seatbelt. It's a seatbelt. I'm not going to jump on that plane. I'm just not going to do it. You can call it what you want, but I've got to state the facts. So when you heard it, don't say you heard it from me. You probably heard it over here because somebody in the chat might done got some information and they believe it. And that doesn't make it so. And it doesn't make it not so, you guys. Let me share with you everybody's opinion, theory, and their perspective is valuable. It's what you get out of it. She said it was a seatbelt. How do you know, Way, it was a seatbelt? See what I'm saying? It was a seatbelt. How do you know? Did the police tell you it was a seatbelt? I know Doug didn't tell you it was a seatbelt. He said he had noticed nothing outside of the car. And he was like, well, you guys are saying it's a seatbelt. We had noticed it. Matter of fact, when they was pulling the car up, Doug and them was told to leave. So he don't know. They're looking. Don't nobody know. So it's nothing wrong with not knowing. The detective told you it was a seatbelt. The detective told you it was a seatbelt. I don't know. It doesn't really even. What I'm saying is, like, what is the significance? Call on in, come on up if you need to. Wait, come on. Because, like I said, everybody's opinion and theories in their perspective, it matters, it's concerned. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't even know what good to know if it was. I just can't understand what would a seatbelt be doing way in the back. Get me to understand that, and then we can listen. I can listen to the rest. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying get me to understand what is a seatbelt doing in the back of the car to be even sticking out the back of the hatch. And then I can listen to more. I can't even see it being that. I just can't. You guys understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it ain't. Everybody on YouTube is like, it's a seatbelt. I'm going to tell you something I think I seen though. My detective Wave, me. Okay, Wave, you know what? You're the best. You're the best. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. She said, I'm the detective. I said it so. Okay. Like I said, a lot of people's jumping on and going, hey, there's a seatbelt on there. I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, I was looking before I came on here and I looked. But you know what I think I did see though? And I mean, like I said, it's everybody's perspective. You're looking in the dirty, you're looking underneath the water and retrieve Kylie's laptop. Yep, we noticed that. Uh-huh. We understand. We got that. So, yes, there was a YouTuber and he had his little boat out there and he went searching and looking. And what did he find? He found the laptop and other items that was left at the bottom of this little reservoir that the police so happily, guess what? They missed it again. Are you guys telling me they're missing all of this information? They missed a whole car. Of course, they're going to miss a laptop. But I don't know if this is on purpose. You guys, I'm getting to understand, is this a cover-up? Or what is going on? Because when you tilted the car and turned it upside, because you remember the car is on its belly like this, because cars drive with the wheels down here, and the car was on its belly like this. So they tilt the car like this, so you know things fell out the car, right? Things that was the window broken out, it fell out the car, and then they tilted this, and then they pulled the car up. They said there was nothing left. There was nothing left there. You know what I'm saying? Parents are not revealing toxicology report to the public, allegedly. Yes, so true. Girl, Jane is in the building. I think they were not thorough, or either they hiding info and covering up. Well, here's the thing. Remember, passenger window was down. Did they say the passenger window was broken out? Back window down. Okay. In the video, Underwater, you can see the laptop brush and laptop charger. Yes, you can. Driver window busted. Right. When rolled. No. No. She said yes, when rolled. I was just listening to this, and let me try to find it real quick. And I was looking, and what it said was, let's see, it's a TikTok video. It's not even YouTube. The window is busted out already while it's on his back. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with nobody. Let me see.
Since the information from the tow truck driver came out, he said that he responded to a call where he saw.
Okay, hold on. If that fly don't leave me alone, let me try to find it. This one right here. Ashley said, oops, I already said that. Well, let me try to see.
Since the information from the tow truck driver came out, he said that he responded to a call where he saw a guy and girl in a car. Later on, he saw flyers with Kylie Rodney's picture on it and believed that was the same girl in the car. He wasn't sure it was Saturday the 6th August, but his girlfriend says it was Saturday since.
That is not who I was listening to. That's kind of weird. Okay, maybe it's this one right here. Hold on. I'm sorry, accidentally drowning. Oh. See, people send me so many videos.
Friends discounting the possibility Kylie tried to drive home on the dark campground roads and accidentally went into the lake. They searched into the forest, they searched into the water, they searched in every single place, and there's no tire tracks or anything from what I know. Well, Friday night, where that white car is where the majority of kids were standing in between these 3 trees right here. This is where the lights were hung up. A friend showed us the area where an estimated 200 to 300 young partiers had gathered. There were cars all up in here and all back in there.
Thank you.
A lot of older people started showing up that people didn't know. Like, a lot of drugs were involved, like drugs that we don't typically have just in parties. And our parties also just aren't normally that big. I drank out of. And there was nothing that seemed off about it. Police say Rodney's school and college kids from the Bay Area all the way to Nevada. Right now, our estimate is about 200 to 250, maybe more.
Here, I'm going to show you something in just a minute.
What to know is how no one saw her leave in her silver Honda CR-V. Her car is still missing. I can't believe it. There has to have been one person. There are people sitting in cars. There are people everywhere around. At this party to come forward, Kylie's mom.
Oh, Lord. Oh. They say her car was used for tricks. What tricks? I'm just okay. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Purple D. Thank you, Lisa Calhoun. Thank you, Sanja. I finally made it. Hey, Daphne, what's going on? The tow hitch. I don't know what you mean when you just say tow hitch. What do you say? So anyway, I can't find it right now. I was looking at it a minute ago, and I was looking at underneath the water. And, you know, it's so much information, and people's like, no, it's this, and no, it's that. You know, I just looked at this video and I seen the window being out in the front of the vehicle. And then now there's somebody in the chat like, no, okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Come up on the platform if you got something to say, you guys. Anyway, Doug says that everything that the tow truck driver has said is being confirmed. Now, that's what he says. Now, he says that's what he says. Someone asked me, well, who says it's confirmed? He says it's confirmed. I don't think he wants to put his name out there saying, hey, what the guy said is confirmed when it's not confirmed. He says that it looks like a tow hitch to me. Yeah, it could, yeah, Bev, but people, I think this is what it is. And I think sometimes we get it wrong. People want to be heard that they said this. So when it comes out, you guys heard it from them that they said, hey, no, it is a seatbelt. That's what it is or whatever. And then we go, oh, okay, well, Wave said it was a seatbelt. Okay, congratulations, Wave. But then if they don't say it, which is a good thing, because if they don't say it, that's why I tell people, don't get mad because, I don't see what you see. I just don't see what you see. I don't even understand why a seatbelt would be in the back. I just don't understand that. So, I mean, you can holler, yell, scream, kick, whatever. You're not going to get me to see why a seatbelt is in the back of a hatch of a car. I don't care, Honda. I don't care what kind of car it is. There's no reason in the world a seatbelt should be back there unless there's a seat back there. There's no way. I don't see it. I thought about it, and I'm just not going to be in agreement with that because there's no way. They're not going to put an extra seatbelt back there unless there's a seat back there, because they don't want people putting their kids in the back of a car, buckle them down to a seat belt, and there's not a seat. So I'm just not in agreement with that. Would we ever know? I don't know. When I'm saying I'm not in agreement, I need more information. That's all I'm saying. Those cars have a seatbelt in the middle of the car from the roof clicked in very back. No. Whew. Car seats. I'm just not in agreement. She said, I sent SP the pics. Yes, you did. You sent me a pic. I've never seen seatbelts at the top of the roof of the car. I've never seen seatbelts up there in the middle of the first reason why not is because it will, when you're driving and you've got something in the way of your view from your mirror to the back window, that they will not do. I just cannot explain to you guys enough. But she said, yeah, I sent you the pictures. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Sonya White says you don't have to. I just don't believe that that's a. Well, first of all, I don't believe that there's a seatbelt hanging from the top of your roof to the vehicle. When they're saying the top of the car, they're talking probably the side, the side right going, the door, coming from the door going down to those seats, but not in the top, in the middle. That actually just wraps around. I mean, it just goes from one to the other. You guys tell me, do I make any sense? I'm not understanding. Please make me understand. She was 15, then she just turned 16. Okay. Make me understand. I don't see, and I've been in a lot of vehicles, SUVs. I mean, from the most expensive ones down to the, you know, the junky little bitty ones. I just don't see it. And I don't see them having seatbelts in the back. If there's a seatbelt in the back, somebody had to cut it. Somebody would have had to cut it to use it, probably to strap somebody or to pull somebody or something. And it could, I'm not saying it don't have to be a seatbelt. If it is a seatbelt, they had to use it to tie somebody up or something and cut it, cut it with some scissors or a knife or something to tie somebody up. But it from the car, just because it's hanging out, no. I asked my husband about it and he was like, no. One of the videos shows what looks like a phone. And so, SP, you see the pic strap was hanging from the ceiling. She was fastened down and very back, the window down. No, I see this, but I'm not in agreement with that. I see it. Why is everyone focused on this alleged seatbelt? I don't know. I don't think it makes any difference unless she was tied up. You guys, we got 44,000. We actually still need 66,000 more likes. We can do it. It's called check. But here's a picture, you guys, that she showed me. I'm gonna show you guys. It looks like, I don't know where she get this picture from, but she's trying to say that, hold on, let me take a picture so you guys won't get her phone number, because you know how people do. They get your number and then they be calling you hanging up, and then you be like, dang that SP. Okay, so this picture right here is a picture of a seat, you guys. She's saying that seat belt is there and it's hooked up to a car seat or something up on the top. I just don't freaking understand it. You guys, why would the seatbelt be hooked up on top of the ceiling? See what I'm saying? Click down below. Click down below for what? Click down below. Let me see, baby. Okay. Wait, come on now. She said click down below. Wait. That don't even make sense. I click down below. Is that what you want me to show him? I'll show it to him. I'll show it to him. That doesn't even make sense. You want me to show it to him? A lot of CRV owners have done demo videos. Well, whatever. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm just telling you. Hold on. I'm just saying. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm showing you guys this. That just because I'm showing it to you doesn't mean she says, okay, put me in the chat. Come on, baby. It's right up there on the top. Here. What I'm saying is everybody's stuff is, I'm just saying, don't try to convince me because I'm not going to believe that. So here's the other thing. She's trying to show that there's a seatbelt thing up at the top. Oh, let me show y'all. Okay. She's like, I'm gonna show you, SP.
SP.
Yes.
I wasn't saying show them below, click below. I'm saying it pulls down and then it clicks behind the seat. So the seat belt for the middle, it goes up in the car. It goes up to the ceiling. It comes down and it clicks behind the seat. I talked to a bunch of people that own the same car that has the same thing. I have to keep telling you I'm not crazy. Then you're like, okay, well, maybe she's not crazy. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't know the significance, but even though that I don't know the significance, what was that? I'm just not understanding, like.
But you see the picture, right?
Mm-hmm. I see the picture.
You see the picture going up, the belt going up, right?
I see a picture.
And you see where it's circled, where you snap behind the seats. So it goes up and then it goes down.
Why would a seatbelt snap behind the seat?
I don't own the car. I don't know.
No, not to hold luggages. You don't have seatbelt to hold luggages, Cassie. I mean, you have straps to hold luggages. You don't have seatbelts because see, there will be a lawsuit against the car company for having a seatbelt, and then people that don't have a brain as big as a pea who put their kid there thinking that I can put my kid in the back of this hatch because there's a seatbelt back there, and then there you got a big lawsuit. So I'm just not seeing it.
Maybe it's used to hold a baby seat.
In the back?
No, you put the baby seat in the front, like in the middle. And then you strap it and hook it in the back to secure it. I don't know. My baby's 31 years old, so I don't know. I don't know what that thing is for. I was just trying to show you that could be a strap stuck in the back. I mean, I'm not the only one that thinks that.
I know you're not, but I just can't get on that plane. I can't get on it. I just can't.
I was just listening to Nick from AWP and a corner.
He said it was a seatbelt, or did he say?
He said he didn't notice it
exactly
until the pictures started coming out. And then when it came out and he starts looking at it, he said it does look like some kind of strap or something. He's not sure what it is.
Okay.
2 New York police detectives said the same thing. It looks like the end of a belt.
Well, you know, there actually a video I just looked at. I'm going to have to look at this video again. But, you know, and I know what video you're talking about when he was saying that. But not only that, somebody asked him a question, and they asked it in like 3 or 4 different kind of ways about did she have clothes on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, caller, come on in.
He was telling a lot of stuff in that video too that I didn't think that they were supposed to be telling. Like, he told what position the body was in and everything on this video.
Well, you know, I think I seen her body, but I didn't see no clothes.
You didn't?
I did not. I need to go back. I'm gonna see. I can take my stuff because I edit all the time. I can take my stuff and stop it
She was floating on the ceiling.
Exactly.
Is that what you saw?
Yeah.
And her lungs were down.
I seen a really good. I seen a pale body.
That's what I saw.
It could have been an arm. It could have been a leg. It didn't have to be a naked body. It could have just been. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I seen a piece of flesh.
Right. I don't know. It's scary.
Miss Tina said, y'all have good eyes. Well, that's why I have to go back over what this person just sent me. Because right before we came on, I was just going through it real quick. And then she called me and I was like, oh God, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting into it. And then, she called. So I'm like, let me answer it. Now I got to find where it is again.
So everybody keeps getting confused about the driver window was all the way up. It wasn't broke. And the mirror wasn't broke. But the passenger window, huh?
Right. I wasn't talking about the driver window.
But the back seat behind the driver's seat was half down. And the passenger window was broke. Well, it was down. We don't know if it was broke or not. What they said was no glass around the window. But so it had to have been down.
Had to be down.
Nick now says there was no glass around there.
Well, you could see through the passenger front window.
Really good. Right.
It was broke.
I don't know. When they rolled it, the driver window broke. Because that guy that's diving and found the laptop and everything, he said it was glass all down there.
Well, this is why the car was still down there.
Right. They said they did a really bad job when they rolled it.
Tina said, I think it broke when it rolled.
It did. The driver window did.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the driver window.
Oh, you talking about the passenger window?
Mm-hmm.
Passenger window was down when he first went down there.
Lisa Calhoun says some of these new cars do have an extra one for car seats.
Yes. It goes in the ceiling. SB, you're gonna have to get on board.
No, honey, I can't.
I'm gonna send you the manual to this car.
You can send me the manual. I can guarantee you, I will not believe that was a seatbelt hanging out the hatch.
It might not be.
That's all I'm saying. I can get. You may be right. They may have some kind of foolish person engineering something about that I don't know about. But I guarantee you, that's not a seatbelt hanging out the back of the hatch. And I don't know what it is, but I guarantee you, it's not a seatbelt.
What do you think it is?
I'm not going to assume what it is. To be honest with you, okay, I will assume. I think it's the sweater.
That thick piece?
Like I said, I can only assume that it's part of her clothing or something. But to be a seatbelt, I just can't see it being a seatbelt.
Now, I'm going to be really honest with you, too, because if you look at that picture, the place for that thing to click is right behind the back seat, right? I don't see how it's going to reach all the way back to the hatchback, and then they shut it in the hatchback. That's a long reach. That is a very long reach.
Don't come jump on my team, Wade. Now, don't come jump on my team, because it don't make sense. Okay? Because, when it all comes out, they may not never tell us what it is or whatever, so it's really no big deal, but it just.
But I'm like you, why would they put it on the ceiling and it's going to be in the middle of your rear view mirror?
They're not, especially for kids. That's the most stupidest thing to do.
But they did. You see the picture of it. of the car. That's
I'm just
the car
telling
that
you.
she drives.
I know, but I can, you know what? I just don't believe that was in that car. No, there's no, especially for kids. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I don't know why it said that. I
Especially-
just said that.
Let me tell you, especially for kids, that's a no. That's the worst thing to do is put them in the middle where they can go swinging right out the window.
I agree.
No.
It might not be for kids. Maybe it's for something else.
Oh, a
Maybe it's
seatbelt.
for-
But that's what I'm saying. You can't put a seatbelt in a car and say it's for something else. A seatbelt tells people it's a seatbelt for a person. That would be the biggest lawsuit. That's why I'm saying it just can't be. It may be
But
something.
we're looking at a picture and nobody drew it. It's a picture of the inside of the vehicle. You even have a front view of it that I sent you, front and back
What?
of that vehicle. The one she was driving, a vehicle like the one she was driving, same make, same year.
Like
With-
Vision says, I have a Honda CRV, but is it a 2013 Light Vision? Is it a 2013? There's so many people calling. Hold on. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, SP. This is Combo. How you doing?
I'm good.
I just wanted to say one thing about the seatbelt. I don't have the same car that she has, but I have a minivan, and there's definitely a seatbelt in the way back that hangs from the ceiling. So you pull it down, and it comes across the middle back passenger.
In the middle.
You know that. But there's no way that it would reach to the hatch, and it's one of those retractable ones. So once you let up off of it, it's going to shoot back into the ceiling.
This is not how they have it. They have this. They have one that's right in the middle, right above the seat.
On the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the cars.
Tell me, SP. Get on my train.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. Hear me. And it doesn't matter how many people can call me and tell me about a car that they have. What I'm saying is, number one, that's not a seatbelt hanging out of that girl's back of the thing. It's not. What year car do you have? Okay.
What year?
So, I mean,
She said 2014.
That's all I was saying. But 100%, even like I have older white cars that, you know, the ones that go across your lap that are in the middle, even those wouldn't reach to the hatch. So there's no, it wouldn't even make sense for that to be.
Right. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, Zen, are you there? I'm sorry. You there, Zen? She hung up. I'm sorry. So what I'm saying is, Waves like, you're making me mad, woman. what I'm saying is, listen. First of all, I don't.
You're not making me mad. I don't know what it is neither.
Huh?
I don't know what it is neither. It looks like
Light
an end of
Vision
a
says, I can
seatbelt.
show you, SP. Show me what, Light Vision. If it's a 2016, then it has the seatbelt. It's not a 2016 Light Vision. My 2016 CRV is exactly like that. It's not a 2016 Light Vision. Somebody needs to tell Light Vision what year it is so she can stop wanting to show me. But what I'm saying is, listen, I don't believe for one moment we can get into logistics of if they have one or not have one. That's not the case here. That's not what we're talking about. What we're actually talking about, do you think it is a seatbelt or is it not a seatbelt? I say no. That's what I think. I think it's a foolish thought. What do you think? What do you think, Wade? It's not a 2016 Light Vision.
It looks like the end of a seatbelt. It does look like one to me. And then as I look up the car and I see that seatbelt at the top, it even looked more like a seatbelt. And then I talked to 7 different people that had the same car, same year, same make, that tell me that they have that seatbelt and it does pull to the back of the hatchback. Now, 3 people said it will not reach to be able to shut it in the hatchback. 4 people said mine will. But I mean, it's irrelevant anyway. It does.
It is very irrelevant.
What does it have to do with
nobody
the case?
Don't need to show me their seatbelt.
I'm wasting too much
Don't
time.
show me the seatbelt. What I'm saying is to have a seatbelt in the back would just be crazy. I'm
just wondering why these people made a car that has a seatbelt in the rear view mirror sight.
Exactly. And it's a Honda too.
And why are you clicking it in the back of the seat?
In the middle.
I don't know.
Maybe so.
Anyway,
It's something or something. Maybe it'll. I don't know. Maybe it'll wrap. I don't know, because you're not supposed to have the kid right there. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking maybe to buckle your luggage.
A seatbelt to buckle your luggage?
In the back to keep it from moving around.
Anyway, it's no big deal. I wanted to ask you a question while you're up here. So let's talk a little bit, because the seatbelt is really maybe a distraction. Just remember, I will remember you said that you believe it's a seatbelt, and I believe that it's not. Okay. But I did want to ask you, because you are really searching this case and you're going to every place that has information. And she says, Cassie says, for SP's patient with us. Like I said, we can always agree to just let's just wait for more information. You know what I'm saying? And Light Vision says, poor Wave, poor SP.
I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong.
Anyway,
everybody thought I was nuts when I said that somebody put that car in there later after they said.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. Doug said that they did not. He said that no, he did not believe that the car was put in there after the fact. He says that car was there from day one. So now, see what I'm saying? Now you're not believing that Doug. Why would Doug say that? And then see, you're not believing that that's what the case was.
Because Doug's not an investigator. How did Doug get there? Who called him? Why don't he tell us? Why don't he tell us who called him?
I invited him to come because I had some questions. And I know you guys have some questions, but you know what? And I believe that once he gets my message, I believe that he will come over here. But we can't attack him when he comes. I talked to the people this morning, and I was telling everybody, I was telling everybody, hey, wasn't nobody giving heart. Y'all, and you're on the side now. But there you go. Okay, let me put you in here.
You probably be better getting Nikki on here.
No, Doug has been doing some good interviews. And so I believe if I put a little bit more time into it, we can get him over here. But you guys are going to have to be very good. See, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
some people are being mean to him. And I mean, they are good people. They're doing good work.
Well, you got to remember, people are always going to come around. And if they can be nasty, they're going to sit around and be nasty in front of people. Like, I don't care. I'm just going to be nasty. when you know what usually when you have energy like that, you either keep it to yourself or just move on out the room, but they don't do that. But
Right.
I don't see. Only thing I'm going to keep my questions away from the chat right now, because if I put my questions out there, they're going to attack me, which,
Right.
I'm used to the being attacked, because, usually I ignore it because it really doesn't bother me. But
Right.
you have a guest come in, you can't ignore it. So what'll happen is the people that usually be nasty, or what I'm saying, very assertive or whatever, you're gonna have to take them out when they start coming in. You kinda know
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
when somebody gets nasty, mods start booting them out.
Right.
Be nice, or you got to go.
But why would he say that? Not only he said that the car, this is what he said 3 days ago. Not only that the car was already there, he also said that as soon as they got ready to pull the car out of the water, they made him and his crew leave.
Yeah, they made him go crawl on the other side of the lake.
Okay, then not only that, he said that everything that Nick has said in the interview, it was all confirmed. Isn't that something?
Yeah. I did see that.
Okay. That's what bothers
Why would he
you.
say the car was there the whole time?
He said that.
How does he know that?
Doug said that.
I know, but how does he? Nick didn't say that.
I think this is what happens.
I just watched Nick, and he didn't on a live, and he didn't say that.
Huh?
Nick, the diver.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched him on a live. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
He was talking to the two New York police detectives and a coroner staff chief. And he didn't say that. As a matter of fact, he asked the coroner and said, "How can you tell how long a body's been underwater?"
Well, I'm not going to say what channel. I will talk to you in person, but I watched the whole interview. He was on this channel, and he stayed for about 30 minutes. They stayed on maybe 3, 4, 5 hours. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
by the time I got done watching him, it was like this, but they had it all the way up to there. So they had full conversation for like 6, 7, 8 hours, but he only stayed for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I kind of took my finger and went like this.
But
and I saw Nick, and then I said,
I'm just saying that's what Doug said. See, here's the thing. This is what people don't understand. I can't just go around flapping my gums like they want me to and say, "Oh yeah. I'm agree with Wade." Well, okay, Wade. How do you know that? Well, this person got a card that such. But how do you know?
Right.
Well, I don't. Okay. Well, okay. Because it doesn't seem like, okay, so I'm already feeling some kind of way about it. So I'm not going to put it out there like that. Let's get some more information. Let's get some more, and then we can, because here I am, people are watching and listening, and then they want me to weigh on a person's side, which I'm not going to do. Because that's one way how you can tear your channel up, by saying, yeah, they had a seatbelt up on the top, and then you looking like an idiot.
Right.
Why? When I'm already questioning it myself. So if I question it, I'm definitely not going to, I'm just not going to be in agreement with it.
No, I understand that.
Tell me or show me what it is. Nobody has identified this. Nobody has identified it. Absolutely nobody. Nobody can tell you if she had clothes on or clothes off, right? Nobody. Right. So if somebody right now says she had some Guess jeans on, what would you say? How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, because they sold Guess jeans because she had them on that morning or whatever. Okay, but how do you know?
Like you asked me, Way, how do you know it's a seatbelt? I don't. It kind of looks like a seatbelt. The
So
pictures look like there was a seatbelt hanging from the roof. But do I know factually that it was a seatbelt? No.
right.
I
And
don't
then
know.
you remember when you came and you were saying, hey, they hit the car. And I was like, hit the car? That doesn't even make sense. But then
I know.
when they didn't find the car, I'm like, okay, well, okay, maybe Wade got something, it's sounding like what she's saying could be true. Because there's evidence now that a car that everybody searched for couldn't find. So now I can lean on what you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did I throw you under the bus, Wade? I said your opinion and everything that you say, it all matters, it's all good, but I can't go with it because it doesn't make sense to me. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that I need more information.
Right.
Okay.
Definitely. Just like Cody. Everybody's Corey. Some people think he's covering up for somebody. Some
Yeah.
people think it's him. Some
Right.
people think it's the mom. I mean, you
Right.
really can't get on board until you got the evidence to prove
Right.
who did it.
Right.
I know who I think did it, but that don't mean that's who did it.
Right, because the minute that especially you and you come on a channel every day and somebody was like, well, it's your channel, you can say what you want. I can, but I do try to have integrity regardless of whatever anybody thinks, which it all is my opinion that matters, me and my husband. But nevertheless, I try not to just go, you did this, you did that, because that I mean, you can get a defamation lawsuit against you for saying stuff like that, ruining somebody's lives and causing them without any evidence. Because what you got to do is at least try to come to see some evidence if it's true or not. Not just flapping to be flapping.
Because he had everybody up here and people were getting lawyers and then they were scared to come up here and talk. And I was like, what the world? What is going on here?
Everybody was getting lawyers talking about, well, because
they were going to people's houses and I was like, what the world?
Exactly. Defamation of character is real. But they have to prove that what you did was a lie and it's not true. If it's true, it's something different. But if it's not true and you've hurt somebody's character from getting a job or pay, or they in the hospital because they had a stroke, because you're lying on them, you just saying some stuff because you got a channel. I'm not trying to do that. I mean, I don't mind talking about every theory.
Right.
But I said right at the beginning, that doesn't mean that I have to agree with it, because I can't just agree with something because it looks like this to this person or a group of people. I just don't even know how y'all see that that's what it is. I just don't see it. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I don't even see how.
No, I know.
Because even if it was in the middle or whatever, how would it reach? And then it's hanging about this much from the back. That means it's got to be clamped in there and then hanging that much from the back. So then it's got to be about that much more longer.
Well, then I just heard Nick say that the body was floating at the top, which the car is upside down, right? And she's at the top and the limbs are hanging down. But if she's strapped down, it wouldn't be like that. So that kind of throws that theory right out the door.
What?
Right?
No. What are they saying? That
if they took her, if the car is sitting on the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they put her in there and they strap her down.
Mm-hmm.
And then the car is upside down. And now they say she's floating.
Mm-hmm.
She would be on the ceiling of the car. But if she was strapped down, she wouldn't be floating.
Well, she wouldn't be
Right.
on the. She wouldn't be on the ceiling. The ceiling would be on the ground. She would be not on the ceiling. Remember, the tires is on the top.
The tires are on. So
You don't float on the
they
ceiling.
said her back was up against.
It got to be up against the floor.
Which is where she would be strapped. Yeah. So that does make sense. I don't know.
Well, yeah, she would be up against the floor. The floor would be on the top, right?
Right.
Oh.
So it would make sense for her to be. Well, she would be that way if she was strapped or not, because she would be full of water and gases. So it doesn't matter if she was strapped or not. That's what the coroner said.
You know, he said that. Here's the thing. He said that the tow truck driver, all what he said was confirmed. I don't think he would say that if it's not true.
That's what Doug said?
That's what Doug said. Everything he said was confirmed. That I guess he did have a call for somebody's battery stalled.
Confirmed by who?
I guess he confirmed that what he said was true.
If that's the case, then why don't the police or the FBI have that video?
Doug also said, and they may have it. Doug also said
they said that the company had it locked up in a safe.
This is SP.
Hey, SV, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I'm good. You know what? My theory of this case is, you know what? Let's get about the top man. You know, this situation. I mean, that has been confirmed. Doug, you know, he did confirm that.
He did confirm what?
He did confirm that the statement that the tow driver, y'all know what I'm talking about.
The tow truck driver, everything he said was true. That's what Doug said.
Correct. So even the police, they have the phone call, they had a record, they had the recording, they had the video, they had everything. He said that he said that the police have everything that they need from him.
Right.
So, you know, he has nothing to do with this. So, you know, he did his part. But my thing is, I think that he's confused. He got the girls confused because, let me tell you, Kate and Kylie. Wait, Kate is similar to Kylie. She looks slower, not like Kylie. So I look at it like this. Kate, I think that was Kate and Jagger he saw that Saturday morning. Even his girlfriend confirmed that was Saturday morning, you know, when they seen him. But I think he have her confused with Kate because Kate do look a lot like, you know, Kylie. It's not so Kate, Kylie, and Sammy. Okay, remember they said Sister said she went home with wet clothes.
You said Kate. He got Kate confused with Kylie.
Yes. What Kylie confused with Kate? I think that was.
You did. She did send me some pictures of Kylie, and Kylie got like this slap mark on her face and next to her neck. I mean, it's terrible. You guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see it or not? Wave.
Yes.
Oh. Because ain't nobody in the chat said, what the guy said, yes, please. And then Lisa.
I thought you were waiting for some ones.
Sanjay says too. Well, okay. I see. You waiting for some lunch?
Some ones. Ones in the chat. Yes.
I was
yes.
waiting for some ones, but
ones and twos.
Both sides of her face, and the left side is the side where she, like she been hit. It's got, line like right under her eye, and it's got a big old thing.
Okay, let me show you this picture first. Let me show you the picture right there.
Ooh.
You see? Okay, let me Let me show you.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So let me show you guys the picture first.
how did that happen?
That's what I want to know. She had been in the fight or something.
And she do kind of favor Kylie a little bit. And she's standing there with Jagger, the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. You know. What do you think? Okay. Well, we're gonna wait. What was there anything else on this? We're waiting to see if Doug's gonna get back in touch with me.
I hope he does. I would love to see that.
Yeah. See, because I'm not gonna go in somebody else's chat room and then, and they'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said,
I will. I'm
we
gonna go
all,
find him and tell him to come to SP Nuggets.
yeah, we all want answers and we may not get the answers, but I'm willing to wait and see what happens. But I'm glad that you shared. I want everyone to just stick to what, keep your same energy. You know what I'm saying? Stick to what you believe that it is, so that if that's what you believe. What about the California City Boys? Okay,
Hey, let me jump down from here.
alrighty.
Okay, nice talking to you. Bye.
That's something else I would like to share too.
What's that?
Okay. This is the car was in neutral, right?
Right.
Okay. Let's say that Sammy the one was in the car, so to guide the car into the water, and Jagger and Kate push the car into the water. It takes 3 people. You got one person got to be in the car to guide the car, and it takes 2 people to push that car. So that car was put in that water head first, so it wasn't banged up in the, it was pushed, face forward. So that could explain why that driver's window was busted out. Somebody was in that car. So it was 3 people. It takes 3 people to put that car in that water. It takes 2 to push and 1 to guide.
Mm.
And so, and by the tow truck driver, he was explaining how, the two.
It's hard to bust a window underwater.
Like you kick it.
Yeah.
You got to kick it or hit it or something.
Yeah.
It busted out because the guy who found the laptop, he said there were big pieces of glass down in that water too. No, he found the other items, but he did say that there were big pieces of glass on that water. So Doug did state that window was busted out before that car was pulled out that water. It was already busted out. He said that. Those were his words. I'm not putting nothing in the top, but that's what he said.
Right.
Yeah. So that window was busted out. And it was busted, the window, in order for that glass, somebody kicked that window out. So therefore, somebody was in that car.
Hmm.
As far as Kylie, I think, whatever they did to her, that was the reason why they put her in the hatch of that car, but she was already gone.
Mm.
Well, it's gonna come back. Somebody's gonna come.
Yeah, I think this is one of those cases somebody's trying to keep it covered, but with all the information that's out there, somebody's gonna have to come clean, because there might be fingerprints, there might be video. Somebody, when you're dealing with kids sooner or later say, hey mom, let me tell you what really just happened. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
My kid done that to me. We standing there in front of people. I'm sitting there going, no, my kid didn't do this. And then it was like, hey, listen, miss, he told us he did. And I was like, what? And he looking at me like, like, you should have told me first, You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a ride or die. I'm a ride with you until until either you gonna confess or they show me some proof or information, But so yeah, okay. Well, you got anything else you want to share with us, Brown Sugar?
And that explains that's why 7 lawyer up. Because she know in this, by her parents being lawyers, that don't mean that she gonna, she gonna get away with this. But that footage when that tow truck driver, that's the big. I mean, that's the that down gonna have to. I mean, that gonna show Lucas that if that vehicle that day.
Right.
I think that's what I think that's what's called AWP right now. They're not gonna release it until they make an arrest.
Right.
And once we see that video, it's
right.
I truly believe that with Kate and Dagger, that he saw that they caught that video.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll be looking to see if that's so and true.
I believe it.
Okay.
But I apologize, for putting it out for that so far. But at the time, everyone was looking at the suspect to me, but it was all, now that, partly verified, and confirmed. So that, release him for that. So he had nothing to do with that. But Kate and Jagger, just by their body poses, the way they were looking at, just on that interview, the way they were looking, and, it just
right.
It says right there. It says a lot. Now, another thing too, I'm gonna let you like I say this. On that interview, that you look at Jagger, you can still see the front of his. You can still see the front of his cap. You don't see those prints.
Right.
Those stains on his cap.
Right.
So.
Let me look. Well, you don't see it, but it's down below. It could be there. Yeah, you don't see it. But I don't know.
Because when they release videos and stuff, they do that. They edit, they make the little. They do what they got when they release the video.
All right.
So yeah. All right, then. Go back in the chat.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, you guys. I'm getting ready to get off here. I've got to share with you a couple of things. Thank you, Danae. Danae, I have started you a ticket. Thank you for your $2 donation, Danae. I'm going to give you this ticket right here, Danae. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you, sweetheart. Let me do your super chat, and then I'll give you guys the ending of this. Thank you, Danae. Appreciate it. All right. Okay. Thank you, Danae. I appreciate you, Danae. You always come in here and make my day. Yes, you do. Thank you very much. So there is 2 updates I want to share with everybody on the California City boy case. There, we've had a person that goes out and wave. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have someone that's always watching what's going on in each one of these cases. So they came to me this morning. Well, I think it was late last night, or maybe it was this morning. But you guys will not believe this, but Trezell is on suicide watch. Okay. And that's the inside information. You're not going to get on the TV and the news and go, hey, is Trezell on suicide watch? That's somebody that's on the inside that has let us know that, yes, Trezell West is on suicide watch on the California City boy case. Now, in the other case, which is, hold on. There's another case we're doing update on, and that is, on the Gabby Petition case. You guys, Gabby Petition, they have made a movie, Lifetime, on Gabby Petition, and it will view October the 1st at 8 p.m. Central Time, 2022. So it's just right around the corner. If you're going to watch the Gabby Petition, what happened, it will be on Lifetime, October the 1st, 2022. I want you guys to know that. So, yes, they already made a movie, and that will be on there. All right. Okay, you guys, like I said, any updates, we'll share them on Fridays. If you guys got any updates you want me to share, let me know ahead before we come on. I may not, we may get to it, we may not. I love talking to Wave. She rocks, she makes my day. We're not arguing or anything. She call me anytime, you know. I love her energy. I just do. You guys, I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. This weekend, which will be tomorrow, we're going to be meeting Shaq. I might be going live. I don't know exactly what time, but it will be in the evening. I think it's like 7, 8, or 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. But Shaq is already in town, and you guys, we're going after it. We're going to try to get some awareness for Cody that way. So if you see me come on, you know why I'm coming on, because Shaq's in the building. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, be nice to each other. Bye.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much left to